Just got here to Bobblets Gap finally after a long rainy ride. Just a little misty right now, no rain, so that's good. And we got about 10 miles today to Curry's Creek. Yep, just left Bobblets Gap about, I don't know, maybe a mile ago. We're walking 20 miles again on this hike back to Daleville. We met shuttle in Daleville, got a ride back to Bobblets Gap, so we're headed south. I've got about 10 miles today, about 10 tomorrow. Yeah, it's just another cloudy, rainy day on the trail. Not much to see today. But at least it's not pouring rain. So thank God for that. Got up here to Harvey's Knob overlook. And as you can see, there is no overlook. We're just right in the middle of the clouds here. You can watch them blowing by, moving pretty fast actually. Yeah, fantastic view. Stopped here for a quick break, waiting for my friends to catch up a little bit. We're about 2.6 miles north of the Wilson Creek shelter. I'm going to stop by there and check it out. It's a couple miles short of where we intended to go, but it's just kind of a dreary, blah kind of day. Nothing to see. Haven't really been filming much because there just isn't anything to film. But yeah, about another 2.6 and we'll get to Wilson Creek shelter and figure out what we're going to do from there. Tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful, so we might just hike a couple extra miles tomorrow when it's really nice out. So anyway, that's where we're at. I just reached Black Horse Gap, which marks for me, the end of the Blue Ridge Parkway section of the AT in Virginia. For northbounders, it would mark the beginning, but I've now finished the 100-mile section of the AT that parallels the Blue Ridge Parkway. So another little milestone down. I just found this little outcropping off the trail. The trail's actually right down there. I climbed up to the top to see if there's a view, and I actually found something kind of interesting. Not sure who would have put this here, for what reason, but something important about this place, I guess. I'll have to do a little research when I get home, I guess. But yep, a little less than 2 miles left to the shelter. Here I was worried that there may not be no water at the springs. I don't think I've ever seen a spring go this hard. This is not even marked as a reliable spring, it's an intermittent spring. This thing is absolutely gushing water. If this is what the springs look like, I can imagine what the creek looks like. Alright, finally here to the Wilson Creek shelter. I think we're going to go ahead and stay here tonight. Still haven't decided whether to pitch my tent or stay in the shelter. A couple of section hikers here, really nice people. But yeah, here we are. A couple miles short of where we intended, but still a pretty good day. Alright, just woke up here in the morning at Wilson Creek Shelter. Had a pretty good night's sleep last night. It's definitely very windy all night. A little bit of rain, but I slept really well. See, I've got about 11.5 miles to do today to get back to the truck. But we're going to take our time, eat some good breakfast, hang out a little bit before we go hiking. I just left the shelter about a half a mile ago, getting down here to Wilson Creek. Gonna re-up on some water. There was a spring at the shelter, but it was like a quarter of a mile downhill, so we figured we'd just hit this one on the way. What up, Timmy?
What up, man? Hiking along, looking for water.
Just an absolutely beautiful day for a hike. Probably in the low 50s, breezy, sunny, not a cloud in the sky, which is a complete 180 from yesterday. But yeah, we were rewarded with good weather today for sticking it out yesterday. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, we're here at Curry Creek. This is actually where we were supposed to be last night before we stopped short. But I'm glad we waited to cross this thing because I just about fell in this thing. It would have been worse last night. These two fellas just said to hell with it and took their shoes off and walked across. Probably what I should have done in hindsight. Yeah, getting ready to start this 1,000-foot climb in just a little over a mile. Should be a good leg burner. Alright, we're about 2/3 of the way or so up this climb. Really hasn't been too bad so far. Mostly switchbacks, so the grade hasn't really been that bad. But yeah, we're just getting here to Salt Pond Road. I think I want to stop here for a moment and wait for my buddies to catch up. Yeah, once we get up over this mountain, the remaining 7 miles or so are going to be pretty easy. So it's, once again, it's a gorgeous day out here. Absolutely beautiful. Breezy. Probably about 60 degrees. Loving life out here. I've always been extremely lucky when it comes to weather on the trail. I always plan my hikes about a month ahead of time, so I never know what the weather's going to be, but God's always had my back when it comes to the weather out here. We're just sitting here at the road waiting to finish this climb, and we happen to cross this wild grapevine. Most of the grapes are already gone, but there's still a few left on it to get a little snack. But hell yeah, very cool. It goes all the way up the tree.
Should do a little bit of something change taste in your mouth.
Finally got to the top of this climb. Ended up really not being that bad of a climb. Just sitting here at the top waiting for my friends to show up. Very, very breezy. Alright guys, we just got here to Full Heart Knob Shelter. Right here at the summit of Full Heart Knob. You actually see right here the feet print to the old fire tower that used to be here. But yeah, it's a very unique water source here. It actually has rain collection coming off the shelter and down into this cistern here. But yeah, a little different than normal. Better than no water, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna stop here and have a lunch. We've only got about 3 or 4 miles left of the day, and it's all downhill back to Daleville. So yeah, we're gonna take a break here, eat something, and make our final downhill push. Alright, we're just coming down off of Full Heart Knob. We're already at the bottom. Just got down here to, I believe it's called Mountain Pass Road. Just outside of Daleville. I think that's what this road's called anyway, but yeah, it should only be about 2 more miles to the vehicle from here. So yeah, we kind of poked along at the shelter a little bit, hung out for about an hour. Definitely been taking our time today. And yeah, so it's getting to be a little late now. I think it's like 5:30 already. But hopefully we'll be back to the vehicle before dark. Alright, just climbing up this little knoll here. Just across Mountain Pass Road. It's a beautiful spot. Yeah, I think we're supposed to be walking through this pasture for a quarter mile, half mile or so. Yeah, this has been a beautiful, beautiful day. Alright, just got down here to Route 11. Pretty busy road. Took me a minute to wait to get across. Got a nice little section here though. Little picnic area. We'll be crossing underneath Route 81 here in just I think a few minutes. Alright, we're out here to the 81 overpass. I believe this is Valley Road right here next to us. Yeah, the trail's going to take us right underneath the overpass right there. White blaze there on the concrete pillar. Only about a mile left. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're down here to Route 220 in Daleville. This marks the end of the hike. Right over there's my buddy's truck waiting on us, so I'm gonna get down here. I think they're a little ways behind me. I'll get down here and go to the gas station, get a new pack of cigarettes, and wait at the truck for them. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching another adventure. Have another one next month in the middle of November, so keep an eye out for that one. Thanks for watching, guys.